It's finally here! The Game Awards. The event that every single gamer has been waiting for the rest of the year. I personally have my game of the year, my choice for game of the year, and it's this game right here. Final Fantasy 16. I know it's not gonna win the whole thing, but at the very least, if it can get nominated, I'll be happy. I'd be extremely happy. I enjoyed this game a lot. The story, the characters, the music. Oh my god, the music. I enjoyed this game. If you haven't tried it out, give it a shot. Maybe spend a few hours or two. But let's see what the results are. So let's get to voting. Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name is Kurisu, and today we're gonna be voting for the Game Awards. We're gonna see the categories. We're gonna vote everything from all the way down, all the way up, from the best esports game all the way to game of the year. So, let's jump to Future Me and check what we have over there. All right, so we're currently here. This is what we're working with. I do not see the category for player's choice yet. Maybe they took it out because of the controversy that happened last year with the whole Sonic and Genshin fiasco. But we're gonna go from all the way here to all the way here. Alright, so let's see what we got. Best esports event. Okay, so first we have 2023 League of Legends World Championship, Blast.tv Paris Major, EVO 2023, the International Dota Championship, and Valorant Champions. Alright. I'm gonna have to give my vote to EVO right here. Yes, I want to keep voting. Thank you very much. So, my vote has been placed for EVO. I think that EVO is the best fighting game of the year. So I feel that this one deserves the spot for the best esports event. I don't know much about these things, so I'm just gonna be voting on them quickly. Best esports coach, Christine Potter, Danny Zonic, Jordan Gumba, Remy, XTQ. Wait, wasn't he retired this year? I've heard that he hasn't participated in quite a while. JD Gaming League of Legends. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. Alright, let's see what we got next. Best esports team: Evo Geniuses, Fnatic, Gaming Gladiators, JD Gaming, and Team Vitality. You guys know I gotta vote for JD Gaming. Alright, let's see what else we got. Best esports athlete: Faker, Zyru, Demon 1, Hydra, Ruler, and Imperial Hall. Well, I don't know much about esports and all this stuff, but I do know Faker, so I'm gonna vote for him. Alright, let's see what else we got. Best esports game: Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant. I feel like I see the same games every single year. Come on, guys. Give Smite a chance. League of Legends. I did it for you guys, okay? I have touched grass previously. I can do it again after this. Alright, Content Creator of the Year. Ooh, this one's a tough one from the looks of it. So far, we got Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Quackity, Spreen, and Cypher PK. Alright, this is a tough one because I like both Iron Mouse and Quackity. So, Quackity has been huge, and I mean extremely huge this year because of the QSMP. But Iron Mouse though, sorry Quackity, I gotta support my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters. Alright, most anticipated game: Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws. To be honest, I haven't heard much of that game, and Tekken 8. I'm gonna have to go with... Damn, I'm between these two. These two are my choices, either between Final Fantasy VII or Hades. Hades was good. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I have played the remake. It was also good. And they also remastered Crisis Core, so you can pretty much catch up to whatever the hell is happening. I'm a huge Final Fantasy snob, so I guess I'll vote for this one. Now, the next one should be... I think the next one should be... Best Adaptation, right? I'm expecting Five Nights at Freddy's to be there. Let's see. Alright, Best Adaptation. We got Castlevania Nocturne, Gran Turismo, Last of Us, Super Mario Brothers Movie, and Twisted Metal? Wait. The fuck? Five Nights at Freddy's didn't make it? What? Oh, that sucks, bro. Oh my god. Five Nights at Freddy's didn't make it into Best Adaptation, even though it is literally the biggest horror film of 2023, surpassing the Nun 2, by the way. Alright, Castlevania Nocturne is pretty good, actually. Gran Turismo, I wanted to see this movie, haven't seen it. The Last of Us, amazing adaptation. Super Mario Brothers, very good movie. I personally enjoyed it, and Twisted Metal. These four are tough. These four are really tough. But if I were to place my vote, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go with the Super Mario movie. Jack Black literally stole the show. What more can I ask for? He made a banger of a song as well. Alright, let's see what's next. Best multiplayer. I think I already know the results for this one. Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals. This game looks funny. Street Fighter 6, surprisingly enough, and Super Mario Wonders. From what I heard that Baldur's Gate 3 online multiplayer was not that good at launch. But luckily, it does permit couch multiplayer, so they managed to mitigate that at least. Party Animals looks funny. Diablo 4, yeah, I don't know about Diablo. But Mario, I heard this game is fun. So and multiplayer, the problem that I have with Super Mario Wonder is that I can't use Yoshi because he's a noob character. Like, he's basically baby mode on the game. And I like Yoshi. He's my favorite Mario character. But still, without denying anything, if we're talking about multiplayer as a whole, not just for one demographic, I'm gonna have to go with Mario Wonder. Next category: Best Sports and Racing. EA Sports FC24, F123, Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharge, and the Crew Motorfest. I don't play much of these games. I mean, if Need for Speed was in here, I would vote for it, but you know what? I'm gonna vote for Hot Wheels for the memes. I'll be so hyped if Hot Wheels ever wins that category. Best Sim and Strategy. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, City Skylines 2, Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem Engage, and Pikmin 4. Okay. As oversaturated as it is, as much as people hate Fire Emblem being in Smash and all that stuff, you know, Fire Emblem hatred is never gonna go away. I feel like Fire Emblem Engage is actually gonna win this category, so I'm gonna have to give my vote for it. Even though we literally look like an anime version of your Switch Joy-Cons here, so. But overall, I heard the game was pretty good, so I'll have to give them a chance. I have played Birthright, so I know. Trust me, I know. And also Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, so it was nice seeing Ike again in this game. Best family game: Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars. I mean Mario Wonder. There's no competition. Mario Wonder's gonna win this one. Alright, next one. Best fighting game. I know who's gonna win this one, without a doubt. God of Rock. Never heard of it. Mortal Kombat 1. I mean, I like Mortal Kombat, but it's been a long time since I haven't played the previous games. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Okay. Pocket Bravery. Never heard of it. And Street Fighter 6. You know I gotta go with Street Fighter. That game has been so much fun. I've never been so sweaty in a game than Street Fighter 6. I'm still currently at Diamond 3 at the time of recording this. I'm still trying to get to Masters with Modern Kimberly, but I'm trying my best. I'm literally trying my best. Best role-playing game. Best RPG. Ooh, I can see the tough choices I'm seeing right now. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and is that Starfield? What the fuck? Starfield made it. Look at that. Oh my god. Alright, best role-playing game? Not Starfield, definitely not. Wow. Okay, this is a tough choice actually. Lies of P is amazing. I love this game. Final Fantasy 16. Bro, I've played that game for hours already. And I'm replaying it again in Spanish, by the way. And then there's Baldur's Gate. Ooh, this is a tough one. I love these three games. Lies of P is really good. I enjoyed it, but something tells me that Lies of P, it's like, it feels the void that people have to wait for the Elden Ring DLC to come out. Final Fantasy 16, love the story. I really love the characters. I like the quests and everything, even though the side quests were a little slow in terms of story, but it kind of makes you understand what's wrong with the people and what the hell is going on in Valistia. And then there's Baldur's Gate 3. Lies of P, pretty good, but my vote's not going towards them, unfortunately. But I'm between these two. Oh my god, this is so hard. Man, as much as I love Final Fantasy 16, it does have some Japanese RPG elements. Like, it does have like the whole skill tree and all that stuff, but I'm gonna have to give it to Baldur's Gate 3. Sorry, Final Fantasy. I'm sorry. Alright, let's see what else we got. Best Action Adventure. Alan Wake 2. What the fuck? Why is that game there? That game just came out. Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Jedi Survivor, and Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, so this one. Resident Evil 4. Pretty good game. I enjoyed it a lot. Tears of the Kingdom. Undeniable. A really good game. I have heard some really nice things about Spider-Man 2. I haven't played Spider-Man 2, but I have heard amazing things about that game. If only Spider-Man 2 was multiplayer, that would have been so good. A two-player game. One uses Peter, the other uses Miles. That would have been so good. But I'm gonna have to go either with Resident Evil or Tears of the Kingdom here. Best action adventure. I mean, Resident Evil 4, I see it more as a horror. So when I think action adventure, I think about Tears of the Kingdom. It just screams adventure. Best action game. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2. I'm not sure if it's gonna win this category on the best action game, but I'm gonna have to give it to a Hi-Fi Rush. This game oozes fun. Like, bro, whenever I think about this game, I always think about No Straight Roads, if anybody has played that game. Best VR and AR, Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Humanity, Resident Evil Village VR mode, and Synapse. We all know who's gonna win this one. I see you guys thirsty on Twitter. You know what? This one's for you. I'm doing this for you, by the way. So, it's like all of you really like this game for one thing and one thing only. And it's the lady that's literally in the picture itself, that being Lady Dimitrescu. Although I do prefer the sisters though. Best mobile game. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Ooh, this game looks cute. Honkai Star Rail, Monster Hunter Now, and Terra Neo. Considering the unhinged fan base that it has, and the fact that people just don't shut up about it on Twitter. As much as I love Final Fantasy VII, as much as I love Final Fantasy as a whole, this one's gonna win. So, you know what? Might as well just give them a vote. I did see a good friend of mine stream the game. It's a turn-based game, which is pretty surprising. I thought it was gonna be like Genshin somehow, but no, it's actually turn-based. They're gonna win it either way, so that's that. Best debut indie game: Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Venma, and Viewfinder. Bro, you know I gotta give it to Pizza Tower. So if you love Wario Land, you're gonna love this game, so give it a shot. You're gonna like it. Best independent game: Cocoon, Dave the Diver. Isn't Dave the Diver not an indie game or something? At least I've heard from that. Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. Alright, I haven't played none of these games, but Sea of Stars looks really good. I do really love the art style that is showing here. So if I were to be giving it to art, I'm gonna have to give it to Sea of Stars. You know, I'm extremely surprised that there hasn't been a best box art category in this Game of the Year. Jeff, if you're seeing this video, make a best box art next year, please, and thank you. Best community support: Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2. What the fuck? Why is that even here? Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. Hear me out. No Man's Sky is No Man's Sky. You know, it's Sean Murray. Amazing dude. Amazing at what he does. Destiny 2, I mean, I have heard about the things that's going on there. I don't know what's going on, so I don't want to talk about it. Baldur's Gate 3 and Final Fantasy 14. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. For some ungodly reason, a lot of people have been complaining about Endwalker and stuff recently, and the fact that the Endwalker was boring and all that stuff. But I'm gonna have to give it to Final Fantasy 14. I'm not being biased. I genuinely think like Final Fantasy 14 got the best community support. And yeah, let's not forget about that Fall Guys collaboration event that I'm pretty sure traumatized not only me, but a lot of people out there. Best ongoing game: Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. You guys just don't give up, do you? Final Fantasy 14. Games for Impact: A Space for the Unbound, Chance of Senar, Goodbye Volcano High, Chia, Terra Neo, and Venma. Again, I haven't played these games, but they all do look nice. I guess I'm gonna have to go for A Space for the Unbound or Terra Neo. You know what? Let's give it to Terra Neo. Innovation in accessibility: Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6. I know who I'm gonna give this vote to. Street Fighter 6. Modern controls. Whether you love it or hate it, I mean, if you hate it, then I don't know, skill issue, I guess. But no, in all seriousness, I feel like modern controls helped a lot of people get into fighting games, and it's been more accessible than before. Hell, I've been enjoying Street Fighter 6 even more with modern controls, and this is coming from me who has played since Street Fighter 4. I feel like it just helps the whole genre to grow as a whole. And if you're complaining about modern controls, come on, dude. No modern control player has ever topped a major. So modern controls are perfectly balanced as they are. But innovation and accessibility: Street Fighter 6. And not only that, they also include a story mode in the game as well for other people to enjoy. And the customization, one of the best customizations for a character I have ever seen in a video game. All right, let's see what else is next. Best performance: Ben Starr, Final Fantasy 16, undeniable performance. Cameron Monaghan, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Idris Elba from Cyberpunk 2077. Melanie Libbert from Alan Wake 2. Neil Newborn from Baldur's Gate 3. Yuri Lowenthal from Spider-Man 2. I'm gonna have to give it to Ben Starr over here. His performance was undeniable. It kept me at the edge of my seat the whole time. So this guy literally deserves it. I mean, all of these are very talented and very skilled voice actors. So everybody has a shot here. Best audio why is this game here? This game just came out. Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. Recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. This is literally like, the environment sounds and all that. Like every single nook and cranny of the whole thing. Damn, I'm actually between Hi-Fi Rush and Resident Evil 4. Damn. These two games are good. Again, I haven't played Spider-Man 2, so I may be missing out, but maybe you guys can tell me if Spider-Man 2 had best audio design or not. But in terms of audio, I guess I'm gonna have to give it to Resident Evil 4 on this one. I feel like playing a game with headphones, it's actually more immersive than playing them without. So I think Resident Evil 4 managed to nail that perfectly. Best score and why is this here? That game just came out! Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and Tears of the Kingdom. Hear me out. I have my reasons as to why I'm giving my vote to best score and music to Final Fantasy 16. The composer himself, Masayoshi Soken, he deserves my utmost respect. This is the man that literally made a song for Final Fantasy 14 while in the hospital, by the way. And this is being one of the most memorable songs in Final Fantasy 14 and all time as well. And the type of work that he does, the music that he composes, it's amazing. It's so good. Hell, even on my free time, I sometimes go ahead and go on YouTube and hear the music that he's composed for Final Fantasy 14. That's how amazing this composer is. If you haven't heard his music, I encourage you to check it out. Search Final Fantasy 14 and search whatever boss music you search for. That's probably his soundtrack. Or probably all of it. I don't know. Best art. Why is this here? That game just came out! Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario on Crack. I mean Super Mario Wonder. Why do I always get that name wrong? And Tears of the Kingdom. Art direction. Hi-Fi Rush, it oozes art. Lies of P, amazing game. Super Mario as well. I really like the art direction that they took with Mario. The fact that they went for a Rayman Origins type of art style. I really like that they took that art direction for the game. And then Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is comparable to Breath of the Wild in terms of art style, so nothing has changed there. Hi-Fi Rush, it just oozes style. I mean, I'm between these two, but I'm gonna have to give it to Super Mario Brothers. The Rayman Origins art style that they went for, it's just so memorable. I really, really love the art style. Next up, Best Narrative. Why the game is here, it just came out. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16, and Spider-Man 2. Okay. Baldur's Gate 3 is a massive game. So the fact that you can literally walk to any path in Baldur's Gate, it speaks for itself. But narrative itself, understanding the story, again, a lot of people haven't even passed the first chapter because of all the stuff that you can do in Baldur's Gate 3. So yeah, you can literally, this is the Baldur's Gate 3 is literally the game where you can do whatever the fuck you want. Final Fantasy 16, it had a really good story. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every second of it. Every single time I was at the edge of my seat. If I'm gonna give this vote to someone, I'm gonna have to give it to Final Fantasy, actually, because I really enjoyed that story. So yeah, best narrative, my vote is gonna go for this game. It's just an amazing game. Best game direct. Why is this here? It just came out. Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Super Mario on Crack. I'm sorry, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Here's the Kingdom. Game direction, this is literally telling the player, like it says it over there. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. So I think for this one, it's either in between Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate for me, I think. You know what? I gotta go with Tears of the Kingdom for this one. So here it is, everybody. Game of the Year nominee. I'm gonna see the nominees. I have three of them that I'm pretty sure are gonna be in there. Final Fantasy 16, Tears of the Kingdom, and Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like those three are gonna be in Game of the Year. So let's see what we got. Alright, Game of the Year. Alright, let's see. Oh. Okay. I see Baldur's Gate 3. I see Tears of the Kingdom. But where the fuck is Final Fantasy 16? And why is this game here? That game just came out!
Disappointed!
Oh, I'm pissed. Oh my god. I literally feel my brain cells just disappearing from seeing this game over here. I'm being honest with you guys. I have not heard anything about Alan Wake 2. Like, at all. At all, I'm telling you. Let's go to the nominees. Alan Wake 2. Baldur's Gate 3. Spider-Man 2. Resident Evil 4. The Super Mario game. And Tears of the Kingdom. Alright. I have heard from quite a lot of people that Resident Evil 4 is a controversial pick to be here. People complaining that remakes shouldn't be game of the year. But that's a biased opinion from you guys, because if we go by that logic, then Final Fantasy VII Remake shouldn't have been Game of the Year nominee in one of the previous Game Awards. So you guys are fucking biased. Resident Evil 4, I had a lot of fun with it. So I think Resident Evil 4 is alright where it is. These 5 games over here, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are alright. But Alan Wake? Really? Alan Wake? Alan fucking Wake? Like I said, I haven't not heard anything from that game at all. Alright, so out of all of these games, I'm gonna have to, I mean, let's be real. We all know who Game of the Year is gonna be. I know that if Final Fantasy 16 was here, it was not gonna win Game of the Year, but at the very least being nominated, it would have been great. But unfortunately, we do not live with that reality, and instead we get Alan Wake 2. But those are all of my choices for the Game Awards. So that's all there is to it. Mid-editing Kurisu here to let you guys know that the Game Awards at the very last minute decided to release the Player's Choice Awards. So I'm gonna be putting my vote on the next one. Apparently you can vote on it up to 10 times, but I guess I'm gonna put only one vote in order to be fair for the other choices, because, you know, fair competition is fine. So I'm just gonna put my one vote on that one category. Okay, so here it is, the Player's Voice on the Game Awards. I thought I was not gonna see this reward because of the controversy. They literally released it at the last minute as I was editing this video. This list is massive compared to the other entries we've seen on the list, and this is because this is round 1 of the entire Player's Choice vote. So these are the games. The games are Apex Legends, Armored Core 6, Baldur's Gate 3, Counter-Strike 2, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16, Fortnite, Genshin Impact, GTA Online, Hi-Fi Rush, Hogwarts Legacy, Honkai Star Rail, League of Legends, Lies of P, Spider-Man 2, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat 1, No Man's Sky, Octopath Traveler 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Starfield, Street Fighter 6, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Valorant, and Warframe. For this award, for the Player's Choice, this is a very tough one, because yes, you can vote up to 10 games, but I want to vote for only one of them. It's only fair that I only vote for one game, even though some of these other games are tempting. Warframe, I don't play Warframe, neither Valorant. Most of these games I haven't played. Street Fighter 6 is good, but it's not my choice as for Player's Choice this year. Octopath Traveler 2, I haven't had the time to check it out, but I have played the original Octopath, pretty good. Resident Evil 4, as I mentioned, pretty good game. Lies of P, pretty good game as well. League of Legends, Honkai Star Rail. I haven't played Honkai, but a friend of mine streamed it. Hi-Fi Rush is good. Fortnite, I do play it from time to time, but it's not my choice for Player's Choice. Genshin Impact, you guys were not satisfied after beating Sonic, were you? For all these games, the one that I actually would feel was Game of the Year for me, and I feel that it should be, in my opinion, in my heart of hearts, Player's Choice for me is gonna go to Final Fantasy 16. This game was just so good. I cannot stress how good this game is. I loved it. I enjoyed every second of it. And without further ado, this concludes every single vote for all of the choices in the Game Awards. Like I said, I'm only gonna vote for one of them, because, to be honest, fair competition is fine. So now, it's actually the end of the video. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, then make sure to check out my social media and make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, enjoy. Kurisu signing out.